From West Shamokin High School, it is Heritage Conference baseball action here on Renda Digital TV. And good afternoon, everybody. Todd Marino with you. Today, it's the Homer Center Wildcats and the West Shamokin Wolves. The game switched from Homer Center to here because of the field conditions, and Homer Center, therefore, is the home team on West Shamokin's field. Captains, coaches meeting with the umpires. We're soon to get this one underway. We'll come back with our starting lineups in just a moment as we bring you high school baseball on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
The Homer City Methodist Church and the Methodist Church of Blacklick are proud to cheer on our young athletes. Our churches are committed to helping everyone find success in life through faith, community, and giving. Sunday services in Homer City start at 9:30 and 11 in Blacklick. Our churches are also involved in outreach ministries by collecting new shoes to help people in developing countries start businesses of their own. Stop by, drop off shoes, and hear the message that changes lives. The Homer City Methodist Church and the Methodist Church of Blacklick, growing together, giving together, and making a difference.
Robindale and its affiliated companies are proud to be a sponsor of all student athletes in the area. For nearly 2 decades, Robindale has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot and scar the western Pennsylvania landscape. To reclimate and beautify these areas, Robindale believes deeply in safety, compliance, and community responsibility. If you would like to become a part of the Robindale team, you can contact them at 814-446-6700, extension 122, or see how Robindale can assist your business at robindale.com.
I want to tell you about my friends at Carson Boyer Funeral Home. For more than 100 years, folks in the Rural Valley area have turned to Carson Boyer when they've lost a loved one for funeral arrangements and a funeral service that is personal and memorable. Pre-planning your funeral is so beneficial, giving you the peace of mind you need and lifting your burdens with care and sensitivity. Call Carson Boyer Funeral Home or use the form at their website, carsonboyer.com, and they'll call you. Carson Boyer Funeral Home, committed to the community.
Welcome back to West Shamokin High School. Today, as we said, the Homer Center Wildcats are your home team in this Heritage Conference matchup. Let's take a look at our lineups for this afternoon. So the visiting team will be West Shamokin, and here's they send to the plate today. Ben McConnell, the right fielder, bats first. The second baseman, Christian Buffone Davies, he will hit second. Carter Myers, the pitcher, batting third. Luke McCullough heading cleanup. He is the third baseman. Leon Scripps at shortstop will bat fifth. Cash Julius in center field bats sixth. I should say seventh. Antonio Buffone, the designated hitter, batting eighth. And then Andrew Krismanich, the left fielder, will hit ninth for West Shamokin. McConnell, Buffone, Davies, and Myers. McCullough, Scripps, and Julius. Cessna, Buffone, and Krismanich. For Homer Center, the lineup, Braden Rado catches and bats first. Nash Budner, the pitcher, hitting second. The shortstop, Dom Shimko, bats third. Eli Turkin, right field, hitting fourth. The five-hitter is Drew Fisher, the left fielder. Colin Dunn at third base, batting sixth. Connor DeArmond, the center fielder, will bat seventh. The eighth hitter is Cam Ringler, the designated hitter, and Chase Schaup, the second baseman, bats ninth. Back with first pitch in just a moment. You're watching Heritage Conference Baseball on Renda Digital TV.
Hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
At Main Street Hair Design in Homer City, Connie offers something for everyone. Teens can enjoy gentle, confidence-boosting facials, while adults love the glow of customized skincare, back facials, and even red light therapy for refreshed, healthy-looking skin. Get smooth and summer-ready with waxing services and finish your look with seasonal pedicures. Perfect for sandals and warm weather days. Main Street Hair Design, your hometown salon with services that go beyond expectations.
Mistretta Distributing in Homer City is a proud supporter of Homer Center Athletics. They salute the Wildcats for their success on the diamond this season. Mistretta has been a fixture in the community for decades. They're open 7 days a week. With warmer weather now, make your party or gathering more special with a trip to Mistretta. They have everything you need. Off Route 119 at Lincoln Avenue. Good luck, Wildcats, from Mistretta Distributing.
The Indiana County Technology Center is now accepting enrollment in our adult education programs. The ICTC's adult education programs offer in-demand post-secondary programs tailored to empower student success. From cosmetology to welding and practical nursing, the ICTC has a program for everyone. Indiana County Technology Center, empowering tomorrow's workforce.
Ready for the first pitch of the ball game. It comes from Nash Budner. First pitch swinging and a chopper to third base by Ben McConnell. Throw over by Colin Dunn is good and in time, and we've got one pitch, one out in this baseball game. The out goes 5-3. McConnell, Buffon, Davies, and Myers, the 1-2-3 hitters. Christian Buffon Davies digging in next. Here is your Homer Center defense. At third base, Colin Dunn. The shortstop is Dom Shimko. Chase Schaub is your second baseman. Matt Zerfoss at first, as it's a low ball one to Buffon Davies. The outfield, Drew Fisher in left, Connor DeArm in the center fielder, Eli Turk in right. Your catcher's Braden Rado. Your pitcher, Nash Budner, as he pumps a strike in there. It's 1-1 on Christian Buffon Davies. A .290 hitter on the season, Buffon Davies. He's got 9 runs driven in. And a 1-1 pitch is a called strike 2. These two teams met on this field last week, and West Shamokin won that one. Budner, the 1-2 pitch is down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the number 2 hitter, Christian Buffon Davies. 31 at-bats. He's got 9 hits, all of them singles, and as we said, 9 runs driven in. He bats with nobody on and 1 away here in the top of the first inning. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 away for the Wildcats. Nice play by Colin Dunn on the very first pitch of the game. The chopper to third. Fielded it right at the bag and got the ball over. Carter Myers, the pitcher, next up for the Wolves. And he'll take a strike. Myers batting .350 on the season. 14 hits, 4 doubles, among them 11 runs driven in. And an 0-1 pitch. He takes a called strike 2 off speed. So Budner ahead 0-2 on Myers. We'll take it up high for a ball. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Myers pitching this afternoon for West Shamokin. A ball and 2 strikes. Budner. The pitch is down low, 2-2. On the season, Nash, a 1.84 ERA, 3 wins, 2 losses. And his 2-2 pitch is fouled back. Remains 2-2. Our starting lineups today were brought to you by the Indiana County Technology Center, ICTC. Outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Speaking of ICTC, the campus tonight, they've got the Challenger Learning Center open house right next to ICTC. And there's ball 4. Myers draws the walk. He was in an 0-2 hole, and he walks. And that's a very, very special thing. Had him on Indiana in the morning on the radio today on WCCS, and that open house is going to be something else. 5 o'clock, it gets underway. Luke McCullough, the third baseman, steps in, lefty on righty. Runner on first and 2 outs here in the top of the first inning, and he'll take it low for a ball. McCullough batting .279 as the throw goes over. It actually got away, but no harm done on the base paths. 12 hits in 43 at-bats for McCullough. He's got one double among those 12 hits. He takes a ball, and it is 2-0 with 2 down. Top of the first inning. Chopped to the shortstop. Over to first, Shimko will gun him down to Zerfoss, and that is the end of the inning. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. You're watching Heritage Conference Baseball on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Robindale and its affiliated companies are proud to be a sponsor of all student athletes in the area. For nearly 2 decades, Robindale has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot and scar the western Pennsylvania landscape. To reclimate and beautify these areas, Robindale believes deeply in safety, compliance, and community responsibility. If you would like to become a part of the Robindale team, you can contact them at 814-446-6700, extension 122, or see how Robindale can assist your business at robindale.com.
Back at West Shamokin, getting set for the bottom half of the first inning, as the Wildcats get out of that first with just the walk. And for Homer Center, stepping to the plate in this first, it's a typical lineup for the Wildcats. Braden Rado, the catcher, will bat first. Nash Budner and Dom Shimko, the 1-2-3 hitters, with Eli Turk in the hole. And on the mound, Carter Myers for West Shamokin. Right-hander. On this cold and blustery day, my goodness. It's something else out there. Myers on the season, no wins, no losses, a .573 ERA in 5 appearances. He has given up 9 earned runs, 16 runs overall, 19 hits in 11 innings pitched. He struck out 8 and walked 12. Braden Rado ready to step in. Braden with a .422 batting average on the season. $19 for $45. Myers the windup in the pitch, and that's low for a ball. 5 doubles, a triple. He's been hit by pitches 8 times this season. A 1-0 pitch from Myers. In tight, it is 2 balls, no strikes. And he's on top of the hill once again. Umpire steps to the back and now back up front. Behind the plate. Here we go, the 2-0. That's a called strike. Rado's driven in 8 runs on the year. He's now ahead 3 balls and a strike. The leadoff hitter, as the vehicles continue to come in here at West Shamokin. That's a called strike. Count goes full. And the pitch. That is ball 4. So the leadoff man is on for Homer Center. Here at West Shamokin, the braver drivers, and there seem to be quite a few of them, park their cars right along that fence heading up that left field line. So we'll hear probably a few dings through the course of the afternoon. Rado on first for Nash Budner. Myers from the stretch. Budner squares. Pulls it back. It's a ball. 1-0. Budner batting .220 on the season. 11 for 50. In there again. Again he squares and pulls it back. And it's 2 balls, no strikes. Now Myers with some trouble here in this first inning. If he can't start pumping some strikes in, that one's high. It's 3-0. Shimko waits on deck. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Scott Bauer overtly signals square around, even though he'll be taking, and he does. He takes the strike. Three balls and a strike. Nobody out and a runner on first for Homer Center. Budner squares to bunt. Gets it down. And it straddles the line and goes foul. And the count goes full. So Budner back to the plate. Rado back to first base. A 3-2 pitch on the way now. And he'll be swinging away. This one thrown over to first, and Rado dives back in. Here's the 3-2. Budner cracks it into center field, and there to make the catch is Cash Julius. One away. Let's give you the defense for the West Shamokin Wolves. Your third baseman, Luke McCullough, Liam Scripps at shortstop, Christian Davies Buffon, the second baseman, and J.J. Cessna at first. Andrew Krismanich in left field, Cash Julius in center, Ben McConnell in left. Your catchers, Nick Krismanich, Carter Myers on the mound as Dom Shimko steps to the plate. One away, one on. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Homer Center at the bat, and that's a strike to Shimko. Dom batting .341 this season. 15 for 44 as the throw comes over to first base. An 0-1 pitch, grounded to short. Stepping on the bag at second, and the throw over to first, and that's a double play. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We played an inning of baseball, 0-0, here on Renda Digital TV.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics, is pleased to be a part of today's broadcast and wishes the best of luck to the Homer Center Wildcats this season. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. Represent your communities well from your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Ready to go for the second inning. No score at the end of one. Each team with a walk in the first. For Homer Center, that first inning ends with the ground ball double play. Turned very nicely from Liam Scripps to the first baseman, J.J. Cessna. And Nash Budner now awaiting the arrival of his catcher since Braden Rado was on first base. He had to put the catcher's equipment back on, so he's geared up. And out he comes, where he will face Liam Scripps, Cash Julius, and Antonio Buffon. You will see people walking in front of your camera from time to time. Let's explain the camera position. It's actually right outside the dugout. Actually in the dugout of the Homer Center Wildcats. The broadcast position isn't classic, but it's getting some pretty cool shots, I think, as we get this second inning underway, and Scripps steps in. And he takes a strike from Budner. Second inning underway. We're at West Shamokin, but Homer Center is the home team today. The game switched to this location because of the field conditions. The 0-1 pitch, that is stroked into center field. That's a base hit. And our first hit of the game belongs to Liam Scripps of the Wolves. Scripps coming into the game, I should say, batting .265. Cash Julius steps to the plate, a .312 hitter on the season. He's a pretty slick ball player. Runner on first and nobody out here in the top of the second. And he squares around and does not bunt. The ball actually got away from Rado a little bit, but Rado, I should say. Scripps did not move up. A ball and no strikes on Julius. Bunts this one. Fielded by Budner, who tags him out, but it does move the runner down to second base. So the sacrifice puts a runner at second with one out for the designated hitter Antonio Buffon, a .350 hitter. Limited at bats. He's 7 out of 20 on the season. 6 runs driven in. He's got a runner in scoring position with one away. He takes a strike. First baseman Zerfos playing up. At third base, Dunn is even with the bag. And Rado and Budner are going to get on the same page here. They'll converse. You're going to move Zerfos back even with the bag at first. And Buffon digs in. One out and a runner on second here in the top of the second inning. Budner, the pitch. That is a ball. A ball and a strike. And the wind kicks up. You're going to hear that in the microphone. We're standing in the open air here. Swung on and missed, strike 2 as he goes off speed. Gets his batter Buffon to speed up the bat. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Budner, the stretch and the pitch. Outside, 2-2. Short lead for Scripps at second base. Budner turns that direction. Nobody threatening at the bag. And a 2-2. Chop to third. Dunn off his chest. And that'll be a runner on. An error as Buffon reaches first base. And it's first and second with one out for the number 9 hitter, Andrew Krizmanich. Actually, that's not true. This is Buffon. we missed a batter there in the lineup. We'll get that. That's Nick Krismanich. So let me make my scorecard adjustment here. That's a strike. Buffon bats as the DH for J.J. Cessna. That one is low for a ball. 3-1. One away, runners on first and second. Nick Krismanich and Liam Scripps. Scripps at second base. That's ball 4 and the bases are loaded. So a single, an error, and a walk have loaded the bases for West Shamokin with one away here in the top of the second inning. And Andrew Krismanich, the left fielder, steps in. Base is full, one away. Budner the pitch, fouled back. And out of play. No balls and a strike. He'll work from the stretch with the bases loaded, and this one is stroked toward left field and into left for a base hit. They're going to round the runner from second. The throw home from Fisher is not going to be in time. The runners hold at first and second. It's a 2-run single from Andrew Krismanich, and West Shamokin takes a 2-0 lead. So the Wolves up 2-0, one away. Ben McConnell steps to the plate for the second time this afternoon. Grounded to third to begin this game. He's got runners on first and second. And one out. 2 runs in. There's a strike.
Here we go.
Budner glances back at second base and the pitch. 1-1. A ball and a strike in the pitch. That is a called strike on McConnell. He swung at the first pitch and put it in play to ground out to third base his first time up. So he's seeing pitches really for the first time in this at-bat. And he fouls this one straight up. That's actually going to be in fair territory where Renda will make the catch, and there are 2 outs. For Christian Buffon Davies, who struck out in the first. 2 outs and runners on first and second. 2 runs in the inning for West Shamokin. They lead it 2-0. Excuse me. We're standing in the open air here today, so you'll be subject to breezes and sniffles down low. A ball on Buffon, or Davies Buffon. He has driven in 9 runs on the season. The 1-0 is lined into center field. Another base hit. Bobbled out there by the Wildcats. Run is going to come home to score. And then the throw over to second is not going to be in time. Actually, Rado held on to the baseball. But another run-scoring single as Antonio Buffon comes home from second base to score. And on the throw home, Christian Buffon Davies took second base. There's a strike to Carter Myers. The single, the RBI, makes it 3-0. Myers walked his first time up. He takes a second strike. It's 0-2. 2 outs in the inning. Runners on second and third. Sharply struck singles to center field, bringing home these 2 runs, fouled back by Myers. Wolves trying their best to put together a prohibitive inning here, as they've got 3 in. Another 0-2 pitch on the way to Myers, down low. A ball and 2 strikes. Two outs. The pitch is grounded to short, fielded there by Shimko. Over to first, and that'll end the inning. But the Wolves get 3, and we head to the bottom of the second inning with West Shamokin leading Homer Center 3-0 on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Mistretta Distributing in Homer City is a proud supporter of Homer Center Athletics. They salute the Wildcats for their success on the diamond this season. Mistretta has been a fixture in the community for decades. They're open 7 days a week. With warmer weather now, make your party or gathering more special with a trip to Mistretta. They have everything you need. Off Route 119 at Lincoln Avenue. Good luck, Wildcats, from Mistretta Distributing.
We head to the bottom of the second inning with West Shamokin leading this one by a score of 3-0. 3 runs on 3 hits in that top of the second for the Wolves. And so as we head to the bottom of the second, 3 runs on 3 hits total for the game for West Shamokin. 3 men left on base for Homer Center. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on base after 1 for them. They bat here in the second and send to the plate Eli Turk, Drew Fisher, and Colin Dunn to face Carter Myers. Homer Center, again, is the home team, even though this game is being played on West Shamokin's field, moved here from First Commonwealth Bank Field. Last week of the regular season in the Heritage Conference is coming next week, and then the championships will be on the 11th of May for both softball and baseball. The West Shamokin boys are on top right now in the Heritage West and looking in pretty solid position. Eli Turk steps in for Homer Center. The Wildcats right fielder. Myers with the pitch. Sharply smacked into left field. That's a base hit for Turk. Batting .371 coming into that at bat, and that certainly helps. First pitch swinging. Leadoff man is on for the second straight inning for Homer Center. The first inning, Rado walked and was erased on a double play. Drew Fisher's had a couple of really good weeks at the plate. He steps in here and swings at the first pitch, chops it to third. They'll go to second for 1. No throw over to first base. McCullough to Davies Buffon, so the out goes 5-4. And Fisher reaches on the fielder's choice. It brings Colin Dunn to the plate. Dunn batting .256 on the season. 1 on and 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Myers, the stretch in the pitch is in there for a strike. Fisher on first. Throw over. And he dives back. Again, the stretch, and here's the pitch. And again, first pitch swinging. Rounded to second to the shortstop. And over to first. That actually was shortstop to second. For the second straight inning, it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left on base. We played 2. It's West Shamokin 3, Homer Center nothing on Renda Digital TV.
Robindale and its affiliated companies are proud to be a sponsor of all student athletes in the area. For nearly 2 decades, Robindale has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot and scar the western Pennsylvania landscape. To reclimate and beautify these areas, Robindale believes deeply in safety, compliance, and community responsibility. If you would like to become a part of the Robindale team, you can contact them at 814-446-6700, extension 122, or see how Robindale can assist your business at robindale.com.
At Phoenix Rehab, our teams in Portage and Rural Valley are ready to help you recover, recharge, and rise. With customized physical therapy plans, they focus on getting you back to the activities you love. From post-surgery rehab to sports injuries and everyday aches, our experienced team supports you every step of the way. Don't just heal, come back stronger with Phoenix Rehab. Proudly serving Portage and Rural Valley.
At the end of 2, West Shamokin with a 3-0 lead over Homer Center. We head to the top half of the 3rd inning, and it'll be Luke McCullough, Liam Scripps, and Cash Julius for the Wolves, playing as a visiting team on their home field. Nash Budner gets set to work his 3rd inning for Homer Center. Your total's 3 through 2, 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors for West Shamokin, and no runs, 1 hit, and 1 error for Homer Center. Heading to the 3rd. Luke McCullough grounded to short his first time up. And he swings at the first pitch and lifts a high fly ball to left field. Fisher is there for the out. The last 4 batters have all swung at the first pitch in this baseball game. That's the way to get through the cold weather, is by swinging at every pitch. Scripps steps to the plate, singled and scored in the 2nd for the Wolves. Bats with 1 out here in the 3rd. And he'll take a ball. Beautiful turfed infield here at West Shamokin. Grass on the outfield surface. Budner the pitch. There's another high fly ball. This one toward center. Connor DeArmond settles under and makes the catch. 2 away. This will keep your pitchers fresh too. Nick Krismanich reached on an error and came around to score. Actually, Cash Julius to the plate, I should say. Julius with the sacrifice bunt. His first time up. Two outs, nobody on, 3-0 here in the first as Julius takes a strike. The 0-1 is in there, strike 2. So Budner has thrown only 4 pitches in this inning. Actually, 5, and there's the 6th. And that is a called strike. A ball and 2 strikes now on Julius. Up high, 2-2. Two and two, 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. 3-0, West Shamokin the lead and the pitch. And there's another high fly ball toward center field, and actually that is going to drop down in right center for a base hit for Cash Julius. So a runner on and 2 outs, and Nick Krzmanic will step to the plate. He reached on the error and scored in the second. Ball hung up there for a while. Our position to the right of the Homer Center dugout just before we get to first base, so our perspective isn't really the sharpest for checking out exactly where these balls are hit. We have to basically look at the outfielders to find out who's moving as this throw goes down to first base. Pitch was a ball to Krzmanic. 1-0. 2 outs and a runner on first for the Wolves. The pitch, that is a base hit to center field. There have been some really, really sharp line drives hit in this game.
Hey, we got 2, let's go!
2 on now and 2 outs. Here in the third for the Wolves as Antonio Buffon steps to the plate. He walked and scored in the second. Bats in the third. Swing and a miss on a ball that was low and out of the strike zone. Braden Rado took a bad hit there. They're going to give him some time to recover. Catcher's lament right there. No balls and a strike. Rado needs a couple of moments here to gather himself. Scott Bauer over to talk with them. And Brado's not feeling good here at all. Trainer Jen's going to come over and check him out. Little nauseous, you would say. No balls and a strike here. On the batter, Antonio Buffon, the designated hitter. Ready to go again. Swing and a miss. Off speed, got him ahead again. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Budner, the pitch. Runners are going. Throw down to third base. There's only a steal of third by Julius as Krzmanic stayed put at first base. It is a stolen base. So first and third. Pitch was a ball, 1-2. This runner goes. And Nash never looked. It's a ball. So not only is that uncontested, he was almost on second base before Nash even made a move toward home. So second and third. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the top of the third inning. For the Wolves, no runs on 2 hits, 2 men left on base. We have played 2.5, 3-0. West Shamokin leads it. You're watching it on Renda Digital TV.
Homer City Methodist Church and the Methodist Church of Blacklick are proud to cheer on our young athletes. Our churches are committed to helping everyone find success in life through faith, community, and giving. Sunday services in Homer City start at 9:30 and 11 in Blacklick. Our churches are also involved in outreach ministries by collecting new shoes to help people in developing countries start businesses of their own. Stop by, drop off shoes, and hear the message that changes lives. The Homer City Methodist Church and the Methodist Church of Blacklick, growing together, giving together, and making a difference.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Bottom of the third inning, Homer Center trailing at 3-0 as the Wildcats will send Connor DeArmond, Cam Ringler, and Chase Schaup to the plate. Ringler, the designated hitter today. And we're awaiting the arrival of the West Shamokin catcher, Nick Krismanich. He was on base, and so he has to gear up. Before we can get this one underway, there he goes. He gets his mask. And they have to fix something on his chest protector, too. All right, now they got him. Three to nothing, the Wolves lead it here in the bottom of the third inning. DeArmond ready to step in for the Wildcats. First at bat for Connor. Still looking for his first hit of the season. And here's Myers with his first pitch. That's high into the backstop. A ball and no strikes. The windup and the pitch, and he'll spin out of the way of that one. 2-0. So Myers still trying to find the strike zone here in this inning. Inside 3 balls, no strikes on Connor DeArmond. The first 2 innings, Homer Center has had the leadoff man on. Both times those men have been erased on double plays. This is a strike, making it 3-1 on DeArmond. Inside ball 4. So thanks to the double plays, Myers has faced the minimum through 2, but in an odd little twist, the leadoff man has reached base in all 3 innings. Cam Ringler steps in, batting .071 on the season. DeArmond leads off first. That's a strike. Ringler ducked. In there again. No balls and a strike. Myers the pitch. This one is popped up. Left field foul line, and somehow it avoided the line of cars there and bounced between 2 cars. How did that ever happen? I see one person has very smartly left their window down. 0-2 now on Ringler. Nobody out, 1 on for Homer Center. They trail 3-0. Bottom of the third. Called strike 3. Ringler goes down. Chase Schaub to the plate. Wildcat second baseman. The freshman. Batting .200 on the year. 5 for 25. Runner on first is DeArmond and Schaub. See if he squares around. He's swinging away, evidently. He takes a strike, though. Throw over to first base. DeArmond dives back in. Oh and 1 on Schaub. Takes a ball. It's 1-1. DeArmond on first. He reached on a walk. The 1-1. Outside, ball 2. One out in the bottom of the third. Out of the stretch. Myers. Glancing over the shoulder. Down low. 3 balls and a strike now on Chase Schaub, and he'll be taking here. force him to throw a strike. And he does not. And 2 men on now for Homer Center. And the tying run coming to the plate, Braden Rado, with 1 out. We bat in the third. First and second, 1 away. 3-0 West Shamokin. Homer Center's Braden Rado walked and was taken out on the double play. The grounder to end the first. This one gets away, and the runners are going to move up. I believe would be ruled a passed ball. Second and third now. 2 in scoring position for the Wildcats. Braden, just as I look down to see how many times he's been hit by a pitch, he gets hit by another one. That is 9 times he's been hit by a pitch this season. And now the bases are loaded for Nash Budner. And the Homer Center pitcher can really help his cause here.
Hey, you good, dirty bubble?
Braden Rado's had a rough day. And conversation at the mound for West Shamokin. Everybody out. And they are going to talk to the Wolves pitcher. Nobody in the bullpen. Of course, that doesn't mean a whole lot if a man that you intended to bring in would be already in the field. Not making a change here, though. Myers remains on the mound. Bases loaded for Homer Center. 1 out here in the third. They trail 3-0 as Nash Budner steps in. A chance for the Wildcats to strike back at the Wolves. Myers will go from the full windup. Spinning out of the way once more is Nash Budner. Nash, a fly out to center field in the first. He takes ball 2. Nash has driven in 11 runners this season. That's third on Homer Center. Bases loaded, 1 out. 2 balls, no strikes on Budner. Myers the pitch. Called strike. Two and 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Out ahead of that one. Off-speed pitch. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Budner. Myers pitch. Chopped foul. Budner remains alive. Two and 2, 1 away. Bases loaded for Homer Center, trailing 3-0 here in the third. The pitch by Myers. Called strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning and of the game by Myers. Now 2 away with the bases loaded, and Dom Shimko, who grounded into a double play, steps in. 2 outs. Bases still loaded for Homer Center. Shimko will take it low for a ball. Inning started with a walk to DeArmond, another walk to Schaup 1 out later. And that is a strike at the knees. Rado then was hit by a pitch. All of that sandwiched around 2 strikeouts. 1 and 1 now on Shimko. And the pitch. This one is stroked down the left field line and foul. That would have had the potential to clear the bases had it been fair. Again, our angle is so poor here that we can't tell how foul it was. That could have been fouled by 8 or 9 feet. I won't know from here. A ball and 2 strikes now on Shimko. 2 away. Base is full. He's going to call timeout. So Dom will step out, press the reset, and here we go. Eli Turk waits on base, or on deck, I should say. Here's the pitch. Into left field, left center field. That is going to get down and go all the way to the fence. And 3 runs are going to score. Braden Rado on a bases clearing double by Dom Shimko. Homer Center has tied up this game. Shimko stroked it into left center. Again, we watch the outfielders because we can't really see exactly where the ball was going from this angle. But we could see that they were on their ponies and couldn't catch up. Eli Turk, who hit a hard single to center field his first time up, bats with 2 outs in a tie game and a runner on second base. And he will take a strike. The pitch is grounded and fielded by Myers. He's going to take it himself over at first. That'll end the bottom of the 3rd inning, but Homer Center with 3 runs on 1 hit. And 1 man left on base. The Wildcats have tied it at 3, at the end of 3 on Renda Digital TV.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics, is pleased to be a part of today's broadcast and wishes the best of luck to the Homer Center Wildcats this season. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. Represent your communities well. From your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
I remember a day like this last year. It was our last broadcast of the year, and it was in June in the District 6 playoffs. We actually did do some state playoff action after that, but it was in June, and it was a day like this. Temperatures in the upper 30s, low 40s. And we were at Central Cambria, and I said, never again. And the angle was about the same, too, standing behind the fence like this that day. 3-3 in the bottom, or top of the 4th inning. West Shamokin to the plate. As Homer Center comes back to tie this game. A ball and a strike now on the leadoff hitter, Andrew Krzmanich. Singled and drove in 2. In the 2nd. Bats here in the 4th in a tie ball game. Outside 2-1. Nash Budner. His teammates have brought him right back into this. And the 2-1 is a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Krzmanich, the left fielder. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 3rd strikeout of the afternoon for Budner. Ben McConnell will come to the plate. Oh for 2 on the afternoon. 1 away, nobody on. McConnell, the right fielder. Chopper to 3rd. Waiting patiently is done. His throw over is going to be in time. That looked just like the first play of the game when McConnell swung at the first pitch, hit a chopper to Colin Dunn right at the bag, and he threw it over. That was a carbon copy of that play. Two away. Nobody on for Christian Buffon Davies. 1 out of 2 with an RBI single for him. And the pitch. Chop foul. The Wolves scored their 3 runs in the second inning. The Wildcats scored their 3 in the third. And here in the fourth, 2 away and nobody on. Buffon Davies, a strikeout and a single driving in a run here this afternoon so far. Everybody stepped off. We press the reset. An 0-1 pitch on the way. Budner. Slow for a ball. 1-1. Inning started with a strikeout, followed by a ground out. 1-1 now here on Buffon Davies. And that is a called strike 2. Nash went off speed, and Buffon Davies just couldn't pull the trigger on that one. Now a 1-2 up high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch in the dirt or the plastic. Count goes full. Brief conversation between Rado and Budner. A 3-2 pitch on the way to Christian Buffon Davies. Wolves second baseman ready to go. Budner the pitcher. He's ready to go. Here's the pitch. And that is ball 4. So the Wolves have had a runner on in every inning. And this is the second inning in which, actually the third in which they've had a walk. 2 outs and a runner on for Carter Myers. Walked and grounded out. Takes it low for a ball. Budner steps over. Throw to first, runner's back. Budner's pitch. Chop foul. 1-1. 2 outs and 1 on for West Shamokin here in the top of the 4th. 3-3 ball game. Budner stares over at first base. Now the pitch. Down low. And another. In there for a strike. 2-2.
One more, Nash.
A 2-2 pitch. No, he's going to throw over to first. West Shamokin on top in the Heritage Conference West, followed by Marion Center, then Homer Center. Budner's pitch. Down low. Count goes full. Davies Buffon, or Buffon Davies, I do that all the time. He walked to get to first. A 3-2 pitch is on the way here from Budner. Just got a piece of it to stay alive. Myers. Another payoff pitch on the way. Runner goes, grounded to shortstop. Fielded nicely there, but no play for Dom Shimko. And that is an infield single for Carter Myers. Now 2 on, 2 outs for Luke McCullough. Grounded to short. Flew out to left field. His first 2 at-bats. The Wolves' third baseman steps in with 2 on and 2 away here in the 4th in a 3-3 game. Budner try to keep him off the board. Takes a strike. McCullough on the season batting .279. He has driven in 12 runs. And he takes a called strike 2. So an 0-2 hole here for McCullough with 2 outs. And 2 on. Budner's pitch stroked into the glove of the shortstop Dom Shimko. The soft liner will end the threat in the top of the 4th inning. 3-3 as we head to the bottom of the 4th on Renda Digital TV.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics, is pleased to be a part of today's broadcast and wishes the best of luck to the Homer Center Wildcats this season. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. Represent your communities well. From your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Bottom of the 4th inning, a 3-3 baseball game. Homer Center and West Shamokin hooked up here. For the Wolves in this game, 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors for the Wildcats. They've got 3 runs on 1 hit, and they have committed 1 error. As Carter Myers gets ready to work his 4th inning. The right-hander for West Shamokin. Scheduled to face Drew Fisher, Colin Dunn, and Connor DeYarman. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Throw down, we're ready to go. Eli Turk headed down to the bullpen with Braden Rado, going to get him loose. Braden is going to be warming up here. So Turk would come in to catch with Rado moving out from behind the plate. First pitch, meanwhile, is the ball to the backstop. Fisher strokes this one, a base hit into left field. So Drew Fisher grounded into a fielder's choice his first time up, but the leadoff single here in the 4th, and for the 4th straight inning, Homer Center has the leadoff man on as Colin Dunn steps to the plate, grounded into a double play his first time up. So Fisher will sharpen up that .404 batting average. He's going to go on the first pitch, throw down, and he is out. Fisher is caught stealing. The tag applied by Davies Buffon. 1 away. Pitch was a strike as well to Colin Dunn. There's strike two. Grounded. And through the glove of the third baseman, McCullough. And Colin Dunn reaches on the error. First error of the afternoon on West Shamokin. Connor DeArmond steps to the plate. Walked his first time up. Came around and scored. Dunn on first with one out. DeArmond. Myers will work from the stretch. And that's inside for a ball. And the pitch grounded to third, fielded nicely by McCullough. Over to second, I should say. And over to first, the double play. It goes 5-4-3, and that will be the third double play ground out to end an inning for Homer Center in 4 innings. We have played 4. It's 3-3 on Renda Digital TV.
Robindale and its affiliated companies are proud to be a sponsor of all student athletes in the area. For nearly 2 decades, Robindale has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot and scar the western Pennsylvania landscape. To reclimate and beautify these areas, Robindale believes deeply in safety, compliance, and community responsibility. If you would like to become a part of the Robindale team, you can contact them at 814-446-6700, extension 122, or see how Robindale can assist your business at robindale.com.
I want to tell you about my friends at Carson Boyer Funeral Home. For more than 100 years, folks in the Rural Valley area have turned to Carson Boyer when they've lost a loved one for funeral arrangements and a funeral service that is personal and memorable. Pre-planning your funeral is so beneficial, giving you the peace of mind you need and lifting your burdens with care and sensitivity. Call Carson Boyer Funeral Home or use the form at their website, carsonboyer.com, and they'll call you. Carson Boyer Funeral Home, committed to the community.
We head to the top of the 5th inning in a 3-3 baseball game. Homer Center and West Shamokin hooking up here. Homer Center is playing a game on West Shamokin's field as the home team. This game originally scheduled for First Commonwealth Bank Field, but moved here. Nash Budner does remain at pitcher, but they're probably watching his count and only giving him so many pitches in this inning. Braden Rado is warmed up, should he be called upon. Scripps, Julius, and Nick Krismanich, the scheduled hitters for West Shamokin. First pitch swinging, grounded to shortstop. Shimko over to Zerfos, one away. There have been a lot of first pitch swings from both teams in this game, moving things right along. Cash Julius will step to the plate. Laid down a sacrifice bunt and singled. Stole a base in this game as well. He'll take a strike. That single was to shallow right, and Scott Bauer just moved his right fielder, Eli Turk, in a few steps. There's a swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 away here in the 5th. Budner's pitch to Julius is up high, a ball. Homer Center wanted that call there and didn't get it. One and two. And the pitch. This one's popped foul right at us. And still 2 outs. 1 and 2. Julius stays alive. going to be a flat side on that ball now after landing on that asphalt. Here's the pitch from Budner in the dirt. Inning started with the ground up by Scripps. Julius bats with one away. 2-2 pitch. Stays alive. Just got a little piece. Here's Budner's 2-2 pitch. Outside ball 3. So Nash pitches to Cash here. And that is ball 4. Julius to first with one away for Nick Krizmanich. Reached on an error and scored and singled. He's stolen a base today as well. One away and a runner on first base at a 3-3 game in the top half of the 5th inning. Nick Krizmanich awaits the pitch. That is a ball down low. Julius bluffed from first. Budner the stretch and the pitch. Up high 2-0. Working quickly, the 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Antonio Buffon waits on deck, the designated hitter. 1 on and 1 out in a 3-3 game here in the 5th. Grounded toward short and into left field for the base hit. Shimko had vacated the shortstop position trying to protect against the steal. Runners on first and second now with 1 out. Krizmanich with his second hit of the game. Antonio Buffon walked and scored and struck out. And Scott Bauer is headed to the mound. Braden Rado over to the dugout where he'll shed the catching gear and become a pitcher. Eli Turk will come in from right field. He will become the catcher. And we'll see where Nash ends up playing, because they will not take him out of the lineup. So, some position shifts are coming here in this game. Let's review what's happened so far in this one. The West Shamokin Wolves scoring 3 runs in the second inning. Scripps with the leadoff single. Julius sacrificed him to second base, and then an error produced runners on first and second. Antonio Buffon walked, and the bases were loaded. 2-run single by Andrew Krizmanich. And then after a pop-up to the catcher, an RBI single by Christian Buffon Davies. And West Shamokin led it 3-0. Homer Center scored their 3 runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning and did it with only 1 hit, as Connor DeArmond walked, and then after a strikeout, Chase Schaub walked 2 on at that point. Pass ball put them up at second and third base. Braden Rado then was hit by a pitch, and Dom Shimko with a double into the left center gap all the way to the wall scored 3 runners. And with the benefit of only 1 hit, Homer Center scored 3 runs to tie this game at 3. So that is where we are right now here in the 5th, but there is trouble here for Homer Center as there are 2 on for West Shamokin, After the ground out by Scripps, a walk for Cash Julius. Nick Krismanich with a single. Runners on first and second, one out. And Braden Rado will be facing Antonio Buffon, who is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored in this game so far. Buffon to be followed by Andrew Krismanich. If we are industrious, we can probably find you the numbers on Braden Rado. So we will attempt to be industrious. Braden 1-1 with a 1.50 ERA in 4 appearances, according to the stats posted by Homer Center. 9 1/3 innings pitched. He's given up 6 runs, 2 earned, 11 hits. Walked 8, struck out 15. And those are the numbers on Braden Rado. He's hit 3 batters. And he's just about ready to go. So it's a new battery. Eli Turk is your catcher. Braden Rado is your pitcher. And Nash Budner went out to center field. And Connor DeArmond moved from center to left. So the position changes shuffle around. The cast remains the same, but the role they play has changed. First baseman Zerfoss playing up in anticipation of a bunt. Runners on first and second with 1 out. And did not show bunt as Buffon takes a ball. He's the designated hitter. The 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike. One and one, one away. Called strike 2. 1-2. They'll move Zerfoss back at first base. 1-2 with 1 out. 2 on in a 3-3 game. Rado's pitch is in the dirt, blocked nicely by Turk. Runners stay put, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Key part of this ball game here in the 5th. Rado looks down. Runner goes from second. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Throw down. Isn't going to get him in time. It will be a double steal. But now 2 away. Buffon goes down. Andrew Krismanich, a 2-run single in the 2nd inning, a strikeout in the 4th. He bats here with runners on 2nd and 3rd, and 2 outs in a 3-3 game. Top of the 5th inning, Rado will work from the stretch. Pop foul, out of play. That one is in the woods. No balls and a strike. Andrew Krismanich in there again. Braden Rado, the stretch and the pitch. Called strike 2. An 0-2 pitch on the way. Pop foul again, out of play. And another one into the woods. Still 0-2. Krismanich lines it up. Rado the stretch. Now the pitch. Fouls it out of play a third time. Tough pitching matchup here. Braden Rado out ahead 0-2 on Andrew Krizmanich. 2 away. Top of the fifth in a 3-3 game. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that will end the top of the fifth. The Wildcats hold them 3-3 as we head to the bottom of the fifth on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
We move to the bottom of the fifth inning in a 3-3 baseball game. Homer Center working out of a jam. Braden Rado got 2 strikeouts in relief of Nash Budner. And so Carter Myers remains on the mound for the bottom of the fifth for West Shamokin. We'll get some numbers for you from Nash Budner. Almost have those complete. Four strikeouts. Four strikeouts and 4 walks for Nash. So Budner's numbers: 4 1/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, all earned. Well, that's not quite right, is it? Let me check. No. Four runs, or rather 3 runs, 2 of them earned. 4 strikeouts and 4 walks as we get set for the bottom of the fifth inning. And for Homer Center, the designated hitter Cam Ringler, followed by Chase Schaup and Braden Rado. First pitch to Ringler is up high for a ball, struck out looking in the third inning, bats here in the fifth as the leadoff hitter. Takes a strike, it's 1-1. Myers has gone all the way so far for West Shamokin. This one grounded sharply and into left field. A base hit for Ringler. That pitch was up high, but he went up and got it. And the leadoff man is on and has been on in every inning for Homer Center in this baseball game. And they'll put a runner on. For Homer Center. And straighten that out over there. Jaden Scherer off the bench for the Wildcats is the pinch runner for Ringler. Chase Schaup to the plate. One plate appearance, walked and scored a run. Here in the fifth, he'll be bunting, no doubt, with Scherer on first base. Squares around, pulls the bat back, and that's a ball. A ball and no strikes. Schaup will take again. Ball 2. Two and 0 with the third baseman almost on his pocket, and the ball gets away. And moving down to second base is Jaden Scherer. 3 balls, no strikes. That pitch was down low in the dirt, and so that is a wild pitch. And Schaup now ahead in the count, 3-0, still squaring to bunt. Pulling it back, he takes a strike. The first baseman now, Cessna, is up. The third baseman with a runner on second, and the sacrifice bunt in order is even with the bag. Schaup takes a stab at that one. The count goes full now. So Jay pulls the bat back, and he'll be swinging on this one. And pops it foul down the third baseline. McCullough can't catch up. Full count on Chase Schaup, with Braden Rado waiting on deck and a runner on second base in a 3-3 baseball game here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And Schaup takes a called strike 3. Braden Rado steps in. He's not been able to swing the bat much in this game so far. Walked and was hit by a pitch, scored a run. He's got a runner in scoring position at second base with one away. Rado, a .422 hitter on the season so far. He has driven in 8 runs. Scherer. This one is driven into the left center field gap. It gets down. The left fielder, Chris Manich, was over quickly to get that one. A base hit now puts runners on first and third with 1 out for Nash Budner. 0 for 2, a flyout and a strikeout. Budner with runners on first and third. Now West Shamokin has pulled off 3 double plays in this game. They're a really slick fielding team. But by the same token, Budner's got really good speed. So does Rado at first. For that matter, Scherer at third. But if you're trying to stay out of that double play, you're most concerned with the runner at the plate. 1 out, 2 on. 3-3 game. Rado goes. Budner takes a strike. So the double play is taken out of the order. The uncontested steal puts runners on second and third. The pitch down low. Scherer was not all that tempted there as it trickled away from the catcher, Nick Krizmanich. A 1-1 pitch out of the stretch Myers. The swing and tip foul. 1-2 on Budner. Shimko on deck. 1 out here in the 5th in a 3-3 game. The pitch bounces up to the plate. It is 2-2. Two and the pitch to Budner. Got him in the back. Square in the back. Shimko comes to the plate with the bases loaded and 1 out here in the 5th. The ball game is tied at 3. Dom grounded into a double play, and then the 3-run double into the left center gap. Got all the way to the fence, and the bases were loaded then. The bases are loaded now. Dom is in there. Myers the pitch. Up high. Ball one. Tied at 3 here in the bottom of the 5th. Big opportunity for Homer Center. West Shamokin try to tamp it down. Chop foul, 1-1. A ball and a strike. Bases jammed. 3-3. Shimko takes it low, gets away, breaking for home. Scoring, standing up for the Wildcats is Jaden Scherer. And Homer Center has the lead for the first time tonight. He scores on the wild pitch. It is 4-3 Wildcats. Other runners moved up as well. This is fouled down the left side. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Shimko. 1 run in the inning. Runners on second and third. And the pitch is fouled back again. Dom sticking his nose in there. Digging in again, and here we go. The pitch, and he got out ahead of that one. Sped up the bat a little bit with the fastball and then went a little off speed. Fouled back 2-2. 4-3 Homer Center with the lead. Scoreboard right now leads 29-0, but we'll ignore that part. Here's the pitch. And stroked into left field. That's a base hit. Rounding second and home for the score for Homer Center comes Nash Budner. Braden Rado ahead of him. Dom Shimko has driven in 5 runs in this game, a 2-run single.
Way to get the double oven going.
And Homer Center now leads it 6-3. And a pitching change for West Shamokin, as Carter Myers is done on the mound for the day. And coming on to pitch for the Wolves as we make a few changes will be Liam Scripps. So he'll come in from shortstop. 1 out in the inning and 3 runs in, and Homer Center leads it 6-3. We'll figure out who goes where in this lineup. The inning started with a single by Ringler. Scherer then pinch ran for him after a strikeout. A single by Rado. And then the wild pitch that brought home Ringler after Budner was hit by a pitch that loaded the bases. Scherer came home on the wild pitch. So with runners on second and third, then after that wild pitch, Budner and Rado came on to score on the single by Shimko. And so Eli Turk set to step in for Homer Center. And we'll check the defense. Ben McConnell has come in to play shortstop. Carter Myers is in right field now. Liam Scripps is your pitcher, and this ball gets away. Shimko will move down to second on another wild pitch. So Turk, who singled in the second, grounded out to the pitcher in the third, bats here in the 5th. 3 runs in the inning. This one is low. 2-0 on Turk. Runner on second and 1 out. Eli awaits this pitch and takes a strike. It's 2-1. Shimko off second base. Scripps the pitch. Outside. 3 balls and a strike. Turk again awaits. Pops this one foul on the left side, and it'll be caught in foul territory by the third baseman McCullough. And there are 2 away.
All right, Drew, let's go, kid.
Drew Fisher is 1 for 2 this afternoon, grounded into a fielder's choice and singled. 2 outs with Shimko on second base, and Homer Center leading 6-3. Fisher takes a ball. Dom Shimko, a 3-run double and a 2-run single in this game. This one swung on. Fisher drives it deep and gets behind everyone in right field. Around to score, and Fisher headed for third. Can he get there? The ball is over, and he is safe. It is a sliding triple for Drew Fisher. Brings Shimko home, and the Wildcats lead it 7-3. Looked like the throw beat him, but a good slide. And Fisher's having a night. Now Dunn fouls this one out of play. 7-3 Homer Center. Bottom of the 5th inning and 2 away. Dunn. That is a base hit into right field. He'll bring home another one. Colin Dunn has his first hit of the afternoon, and it's an RBI single for him. It's 8-3 Homer Center. Connor DeArmond to the plate with 2 away. He is the 9th batter to the plate in the inning for Homer Center. And I believe that the Wildcats are looking for a pinch runner. They will get that pinch runner. It'll be Landon Schaup. Five runs in the inning. Homer Center leads it 8-3. Connor DeArmond to the plate. 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Landon Schaup off first. Scripps the pitch. Called strike. 1-1. The pitch by Scripps. That is a ball. Two balls and a strike, and there's ball 3 to DeArmond with the runner on first and 2 away in the 5th. 8-3 Homer Center. Scripps the pitch. Ball 4. Runners on first and second now. And Cam Ringler steps to the plate for the second time this inning. He singled to lead off this inning. And the pinch runner for him, Jaden Scherer, came around to score. First and second with 2 outs. 8-3 Homer Center. And Cam skies this one into the shortstop position, making the catch there is Ben McConnell, and that'll finally end this inning. We have played 5. Homer Center leads it 8-3 on Renda Digital TV.
At Main Street Hair Design in Homer City, Connie offers something for everyone. Teens can enjoy gentle, confidence-boosting facials, while adults love the glow of customized skincare, back facials, and even red light therapy for refreshed, healthy-looking skin. Get smooth and summer-ready with waxing services and finish your look with seasonal pedicures. Perfect for sandals and warm weather days. Main Street Hair Design, your hometown salon with services that go beyond expectations.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics, is pleased to be a part of today's broadcast and wishes the best of luck to the Homer Center Wildcats this season. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. Represent your communities well from your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
We move to the 6th inning where Homer Center holds an 8-3 lead. 5 runs on 5 hits for the Wildcats in the bottom of the 5th. And now a 5-run lead over West Shamokin. For the Wolves this afternoon, 3 runs on 7 hits. For the Wildcats, they've got 8 runs on 8 hits. 9 runners left on base by West Shamokin in this game, only 3 for Homer Center. For the Wolves, Ben McConnell leads off. Now playing shortstop in this game. Started in right field. He's 0 for 3. Takes a strike. He grounded out twice to third base. He also popped up to the catcher. Batting here in the 6th. Up high for a ball. Braden Rado worked the final 2/3 of the 5th inning. Now pitching here in the 6th for Homer Center. This one is outside. 2 balls and a strike. On McConnell. Rado's pitch. This is softly popped to the shortstop. Shimko will haul that in. 1 away. For Christian Buffon Davies. 1 for 2 in the afternoon. An RBI single and a walk. One away. Nobody on in the top of the 6th. Homer Center leading at 8-3. Rado's pitch fouled back. No balls and a strike on the Wolves' second baseman. Up high for a ball, 1-1. The pitch down low. 2 balls and a strike on Buffon Davies. Carter Myers now playing right field. Waits on deck. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Or no, he fouled that one back. 2-2. They have stopped putting the balls and strikes on the scoreboard. So you're going by my guess, which isn't always accurate. Here we go. A 2-2. Swing and a miss. Off speed. Strike 3. Swinging. 2 away for West Shamokin. For Carter Myers. 1 out of 2 with a walk. A walk in the first, a ground out in the second, and a base hit in the 4th for Myers. 2 outs and nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's the top of the 6th inning for West Shamokin. They trailed at 8-3. Pop foul, and it is 0-2. Those balls get caught up in the upper limbs of the trees and fall straight down. They can be used again. 0-2. On Myers, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that is the first 3-up, 3-down inning of the afternoon for Homer Center. We've played 5.5. It's Homer Center 8, West Shamokin 3 on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Mistretta Distributing in Homer City is a proud supporter of Homer Center Athletics. They salute the Wildcats for their success on the diamond this season. Mistretta has been a fixture in the community for decades. They're open 7 days a week. With warmer weather now, make your party or gathering more special with a trip to Mistretta. They have everything you need. Off Route 119 at Lincoln Avenue. Good luck, Wildcats, from Mistretta Distributing.
New pitcher for West Shamokin as we get to the bottom of the 6th inning. J.J. Cessna, the first baseman, will move over to the pitcher's mound. Carter Myers will come in from right field and play first. And Ben McConnell will return to right field for the Wolves. And Cessna will be the new pitcher. JJ on the season 0-2 with a 6.00 earned run average, 4 2/3 innings thrown, 5 runs, 4 earned, 8 strikeouts, 5 walks for the Wolves. Homer Center fell behind in this game 3-0 in the 2nd inning. A 3-run second for West Shamokin, but the Wildcats answered with a 3-run 3rd inning to tie it. And then in the 5th, Homer Center put up 5 runs on 5 hits. Ringler with a single. After a strikeout, Rado with a single. Budner hit by a pitch. Shimko a base hit. And an RBI. 2 RBIs. He's got 5 RBIs in this game. Fisher with an RBI triple. Dunn with an RBI single in that inning. So Homer Center leads it by a score of 8-3. Chase Schaup steps to the plate. And it's 2-0. Cessna's pitch is a ball outside. 3 balls, no strikes. And that's in there for a strike. Ball 4. Schaup on first. Homer Center, again, puts the leadoff hitter on. Every inning of this game, they've put the leadoff man on. 3 times with a walk. In there for a strike to Rado, who is 1 for 1. He's walked, he's been hit by a pitch, and he's singled. He scored twice and stolen a base. That's a balk. And Schaup will move down to second base. Oh, 0-1 on Rado. Strike at the letters. No balls, 2 strikes. The stretch in the pitch. For the second time tonight and for the 10th time this season, Braden Rado is hit by a pitch. And hunched over. With his coach Scott Bauer commiserating. Scott has a background as an athletic trainer. He's actually going to stay in there. So, are they ruling it hit the bat? They're going to say he leaned into it. I guess. And so he is still up there. So we'll take that second hit by a pitch off the books. And it's 2-2. He just got hit again. And they're going to make him stay. And say he's leaning out over the plate, and that's why he's getting hit. That's the ruling.
Hey, that's only 5 times he's been hit.
And so Braden is still going to be in there. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Plus or minus 1. He said he's are you plus or minus 1?
And there's some verbiage coming from behind the screen.
Hey, here we go, Warren. Here we go.
Braden's back in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Cessna, the pitcher, he is a side armor. And it's kind of hard to read him. That is inside. Now the scoreboard said 3-2. But he took a ball. And now they're going to finally send him to first base. He said that's ball 4. Okay. All right, well, in the annals of at-bats, that sure was a strange one. He was hit twice and finally walked, and it took him a while to realize it. And so Braden earned that trip to first base. First and second, and nobody out for Nash Budner. Nash on the afternoon, 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch. He grounds this one to short. Fielded there. Runners will move up, and Budner is out, 6-3. Scripps makes the play.
Here comes the double oven. He doesn't even know what that means either. We might have to tell him after the game. He doesn't even know what that means.
Second and third.
We might have to tell you after the game. It's okay. It's the 21st century.
For Dom Shimko. who's had the night. He's driven in 5 runs, a 3-run double and a 2-run single. This pitch gets away, and the runner will come home and score. That is the second time in this game that Shimko's been at the plate when a runner has come on and scored on the wild pitch. Rado moved down to third. 1-0 on Shimko. 9-3 now. Homer Center. Ball 2. They have not changed the scoreboard. This one's in there for a strike. It's 2-1. There, they finally changed the scoreboard. See what Shimko does with this one. Pops it foul. Out of play on the right side. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 6th inning with Homer Center leading it by 6 runs, 9-3. Shimko steps out. Now back in there. Here comes the pitch from Cessna. Ducks down out of the way, goes to the backstop, and trotting home to score comes Braden Rado. So Braden Rado with quite the adventurous afternoon here. He's been hit 3 times. He was hit as he was in the catcher's crouch. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Shimko, and there's ball 4. That is the 3rd walk of the inning. Wildcats have scored twice and had 3 runners. They've not put a ball in play yet in this inning. Well, they have put a ball in play. Budner's ground out. Shimko on first. Turk to the plate. Eli 1 for 3. Cessna's pitch is a strike. 10-3 Homer Center in the bottom of the 6th inning. Got a piece of that one. 0-2. 1 away in the 6th. 2 runs in the inning, and it's 10-3 Wildcats. The pitch from J.J. Cessna is low for a ball. 1-2. And that is in there for strike 3. A called strike 3. Two down for Drew Fisher. Drew 2 for 3. A single, a triple, an RBI, and a run. 2 outs. Fouled down the left side. That one hit off the very top of the fence. And somebody's forward over there just escaped sudden doom. No balls and a strike on Drew. This one is skied into left field. Charging and making the call was the left fielder, but then Scripps, the shortstop, backing up, made the catch. That'll end the inning. We have played 6. Homer Center leads at 10-3. 1 more mile to go for Braden Rado on the mound. You're watching Heritage Conference Baseball on Renda Digital TV.
Robindale and its affiliated companies are proud to be a sponsor of all student athletes in the area. For nearly 2 decades, Robindale has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot and scar the western Pennsylvania landscape. To reclimate and beautify these areas, Robindale believes deeply in safety, compliance, and community responsibility. If you would like to become a part of the Robindale team, you can contact them at 814-446-6700, extension 122, or see how Robindale can assist your business at robindale.com.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus. To tell you about my friends at Carson Boyer Funeral Home. For more than 100 years, folks in the Rural Valley area have turned to Carson Boyer when they've lost a loved one for funeral arrangements and a funeral service that is personal and memorable. Pre-planning your funeral is so beneficial, giving you the peace of mind you need and lifting your burdens with care and sensitivity. Call Carson Boyer Funeral Home or use the form at their website, carsonboyer.com, and they'll call you. Carson Boyer Funeral Home, committed to the community.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Top of the seventh inning, Homer Center leading at 10-3 as West Shamokin sends Luke McCullough, Liam Scripps, and Cash Julius, the scheduled hitters, to the plate against Braden Rado. And first pitch swinging here for McCullough. And into mid-center field, the catch is made by Nash Budner. One out in the seventh. Liam Scripps to the plate. 1 for 3 with a run scored for West Shamokin here tonight. Pitch from Rado is a strike. In the rocking chair right now. The 0-1 is low for a ball, 1-1. This has been an odyssey for me today. I started with my morning show on WCCS, went to Altoona and watched the curve, came here for this. This one is fouled out of play down the right side. A ball and 2 strikes now on Liam Scripps. Rado came in and got the final 2 outs in the 5th inning. A 1-2-3 6th. He has faced 5 batters and struck out 4 of them. This one is a high fly into right center field, and over to make the catch is Drew Fisher. He and Budner almost collided, but they were fine. 2 away. And how about the job that Braden Rado has done on the mound? 7 straight retired for Braden. And Cash Julius represents the final chance in this game for West Shamokin. And that is a strike.
Fish! In and over, in and over.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. On Julius, they're down to 1 strike now. Rado's pitch. He held back. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled out of play. Reset again. 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Julius. Cash, a sacrifice bunt. A single, a walk. He's stolen 2 bases. This one keeps him alive with a base hit. His second hit of the afternoon for the Wolves. First hit allowed this afternoon by Braden Rado. It'll bring Nick Krismanich to the plate. Reached on an error and scored. He's singled twice as well. He's been a tough out. And the Wolves catcher. Are they pinch hitting maybe? Looks like they are. The Wolves are going to send to the plate Richie Waters. Walters will swing and miss at the first pitch. Runner on first and 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Wolves trailing by 7. One on one now here to Walters. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And up high for a ball. Walters is a big, tall guy.
Let's go. One more here. Come on.
Braden Rado try to close this one out. Up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Walters. Julius off first. The pitch. Called strike 3. And that is going to end the ball game. The Homer Center Wildcats defeat the West Shamokin Wolves. Our final score, 10-3. You're watching it on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Mistretta Distributing in Homer City is a proud supporter of Homer Center Athletics. They salute the Wildcats for their success on the diamond this season. Mistretta has been a fixture in the community for decades. They're open 7 days a week. With warmer weather now, make your party or gathering more special with a trip to Mistretta. They have everything you need. Off Route 119 at Lincoln Avenue. Good luck, Wildcats, from Mistretta Distributing.
At Phoenix Rehab, our teams in Portage and Rural Valley are ready to help you recover, recharge, and rise. With customized physical therapy plans, they focus on getting you back to the activities you love. From post-surgery rehab to sports injuries and everyday aches, our experienced team supports you every step of the way. Don't just heal. Come back stronger with Phoenix Rehab. Proudly serving Portage and Rural Valley.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics, is pleased to be a part of today's broadcast and wishes the best of luck to the Homer Center Wildcats this season. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. Represent your communities well. From your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
At Main Street Hair Design in Homer City, Connie offers something for everyone. Teens can enjoy gentle, confidence-boosting facials, while adults love the glow of customized skincare, back facials, and even red light therapy for refreshed, healthy-looking skin. Get smooth and summer-ready with waxing services and finish your look with seasonal pedicures. Perfect for sandals and warm weather days. Main Street Hair Design, your hometown salon with services that go beyond expectations.
Here are your totals for the ball game. The Homer Center Wildcats defeating West Shamokin 10-3. For the Wildcats, 10-8-1. For West Shamokin, 3-9-2. And the Wildcats' numbers at the plate really interesting because the way they scored their runs. For instance, their three spot that they scored in the third inning, they scored 3 runs on just one hit. The bases loaded double by Dom Shimko. He drove in 3 with just that one hit in that one. And then, well, let's just look at the numbers for Homer Center. Braden Rado. What a remarkable game for him. He starts at catcher. He takes a pretty mean hit from a pitch in one of those at-bats, and then he gets hit by pitches 3 times. Only one of them counts. He walks twice. He's hit by a pitch. He's 1 for 1 when he actually got to swing the bat. He scored 3 runs and stole a base for Braden Rado tonight. Plus, he came on and he pitched the final 2 2/3 innings for Homer Center, gave up just 1 hit. Nash Budner on the night, 0 for 3. He did score. He also was hit by a pitch. Budner threw 4 1/3 innings, gave up 3 runs, 2 earned, 7 hits, struck out 4, walked 4. Dom Shimko on the night was 2 for 3. He grounded into a double play his first time up, but then in the third redeemed himself. The bases loaded, the 3-run double that made it all the way to the left center wall. And then in the 5th inning, a 2-run single for him. He later came around and scored, and he walked once as well. So 2 for 3 with a walk, a run scored, and 5 RBIs for Dom Shimko. Eli Turk on the night. He was 1 for 4. Drew Fisher was 2 for 3 with a triple, a run scored, and a run driven in. Colin Dunn was 1 for 3, reached on an error, an RBI single for him. Connor DeArmond on the evening was 0 for 1 with a couple of walks and a run scored for Connor DeArmond. Cam Ringler was the designated hitter for Homer Center. He was 1 for 3. His pinch runner, Jaden Scherer, came around and scored after he singled. And then Chase Schaup on the afternoon. Chase was 0 for 1. He walked twice and he scored twice for Homer Center. So their numbers really, really interesting. For West Shamokin, Ben McConnell, the right fielder, also came in and played some shortstop. He finished the night 0 for 4. Christian Buffon Davies was 1 for 3 with a walk and a run driven in. Carter Myers 1 for 3 with a walk. Luke McCullough 0 for 4 on the night. Liam Scripps was 1 for 4 with a single and a run scored. Cash Julius 2 for 2 with a walk and a sacrifice bunt. He stole a couple of bases as well. Nick Krismanich was 2 for 3. A couple of stolen bases for him. He also reached on an error and scored. So 2 singles, 2 stolen bases for Krismanich. His pinch hitter came on, Walters, and he was 0 for 1. Antonio Buffon 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. And Andrew Krismanich was 1 for 3 with 2 runs driven in on his single in the 2nd inning. Homer Center 10-8-1, West Shamokin 3-9-2. We're back with more on our post-game show here on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
The Homer City Methodist Church and the Methodist Church of Blacklick are proud to cheer on our young athletes. Our churches are committed to helping everyone find success in life through faith, community, and giving. Sunday services in Homer City start at 9:30 and 11 in Blacklick. Our churches are also involved in outreach ministries by collecting new shoes to help people in developing countries start businesses of their own. Stop by, drop off shoes, and hear the message that changes lives. The Homer City Methodist Church and the Methodist Church of Blacklick, growing together, giving together, and making a difference.
The Heritage Conference season is winding down. West Shamokin still in control of the Heritage Conference West, and Conemaugh Township will win the Heritage East. And so Homer Center technically still has a chance, and so does Marion Center to catch West Shamokin. This certainly will help Homer Center in their quest to do so. But the Wolves are still in a good position to win the Heritage West, and then they would play Conemaugh Township for the championship on May the 11th. And the West Shamokin girls, of course, undefeated. They appear to be headed toward the championship rematch with Conemaugh Valley. That'll be May 11th. That'll be at Northern Cambria. Our final score here this evening, 10-3, Homer Center with the victory over West Shamokin in a game played at West Shamokin where Homer Center was the home team. We thank you for joining us here this evening on Renda Digital TV. Have a great night.